Infinite Kai here. This video is in response to VID MLD. It says we got the games and the sales. Okay, I'm gonna try to keep this short and simple, sweet, whatever. At the beginning of the video, he's talking about how 2010 360 is just gonna leave PS3 in the dust as far as AA and AAA titles. The gap is gonna widen. PS3 is a clusterfuck. Okay, I highly doubt all of that, and that's all just. That's like just, I don't even know where he came up with that. How can you even see the reason in that? First off, 2010, the gap between titles, the gap between PS3 library and 360 library, if anything, it's going to disappear or it's going to close a little more. It's not going to widen. I have no idea what made him even think to say that. And as far as PS3 being a clusterfuck, well, no, hold on, let me just say on the games. Okay, right now, look at the libraries. Look at his little page. And if you look at this page, look at each rating, Metacritic, whatever, all of them. I looked at them. In AA and AAA titles, 360 leads PS3 anywhere from 6 to 40 games. Okay, they have a good lead. In most cases, they have, it's a decent lead, I guess. But look at single A titles. Single A titles on each one, 360 leads PS3 in about 130 games. That's a big number, about 130 titles. But to me, what's a fucking single A game? To me, a single A game is a subpar game or an okay game, or sometimes maybe just a glorified crappy game. Yeah, that's really something to brag about. Our fucking library, the PS3 library, is focused on more quality games. Ratio of good games to bad games, we have a higher number of good games, whereas 360, to me, what it looks like, ratio of good games to bad games, you guys may have more games as overall, but you may have slightly more bad games than you have good games. That's all I'm saying about that. And yeah, he was talking about PS3 as a clusterfuck as a console. How is PS3 a clusterfuck as a console when, as far as consoles goes, PS3 has everything that's going to be a standard in next gen. Next gen, I can already see this, dude. I can tell you this for a fact. Next gen web browser is going to be a standard. It's going to be a standard. Built-in Wi-Fi, it's going to be a standard. Free online, just free online gameplay. It's going to be a standard, dude, because 360 is the only one that's not following suit. PS3 has a built-in web browser. Online play is standard, free. Built-in Wi-Fi capability. Wii has a web browser. Online, standard. Built-in Wi-Fi capability. PC, online play, free. Wi-Fi, standard. Web browser. Those are standards in gaming now. Standards. 360 is the only one that isn't following suit. But PS3 is a clusterfuck as a console. And then the red ring of death, dude. The red ring of death is an inconvenience no matter how you look at it. It's infamous. Everybody, it has its own acronym. RROD. You type that in, everybody immediately knows what you're talking about. The red ring of death. Dude, people are literally on their second, third, fourth, fifth, on their Xbox. Come on. And then, okay, then you talk about the 3-year warranty. You know what the 3-year warranty is to me? The 3-year warranty is life support. That's what it is. It's a 3-year life support program for the 360, in my opinion, because that's all it is. For 3 years, every time you get red ring, you can send that hoe in. Wait 2 weeks. Come on, man. 2 weeks or more. 2 weeks or more to get your shit back and play the game you want to play. By the time 2 weeks goes by, shit. The latest game that was out, it could be old news. The game that you really want to play could be old news, and everybody could be on to the next one. On to the next one. On to the next one. And then you talk about this online community. Come on, man. 2 weeks later, everybody could be on to the next game, and you still playing this old-ass game that nobody wants to play anymore because you had to send your red ring in to get it fixed, and you really couldn't play when that game really first launched and everybody was on it real hard. That's how I see it. That's how I see it. That's the reason why I haven't gotten a 360, because I would get 360. I want to play Mass Effect. I want to play Mass Effect 2. Alan Wake looks like it might be okay. I want to play that too, but the red ring of death is really what's keeping me from buying the 360 because I don't want that inconvenience. It ain't gonna do nothing but piss me off, and I just don't want to spend my money on it. I just don't really see the. That's a failure as a console when you send your fucking system out into the market knowing that it has an out of service light on it. That's what the red ring of death is, an out of service light. An out of service light because the yellow light of death on the PS3, it's a malfunction because when you press the button, the yellow light comes on and the system goes back off. Everything cuts back off. It's like a malfunction in the system. But the 360 has an out of service light because when you turn your system on, that red ring comes up and it just stays there and looking at you like out of service. And the yellow light of death, come on, dude. How many people you know out there that's on their second, third, fourth PS3? Anybody who's on their second, third, or fourth PS3, respond to the video, please. Because it's just, dude, I just don't see how you think the PS3 is a failure as a console when the 360 can't do half the shit that the 360 does. And the 360, yeah, it games and it does other things. It's a gaming platform and it does it extremely well. The gaming potential, the programming potential for a game on a PS3 is just that's cutting edge. You talk about Xbox Live is cutting edge. The gaming potential on a PS3 is fucking cutting edge. Xbox 360, they don't got shit about them that's cutting edge, really. Nothing. Nothing about the Xbox 360 is cutting edge. Nothing. Everything is subpar. Anyway, I think I hit all my points. I'm pretty much, yeah, I'm gonna pretty much repeat myself from this point out. So that's about all I got to say. You guys have more games, but you also have more crappy games. 360 can't do half the shit that the PS3 do. It can't even do the shit that the Wii does. It doesn't have a web browser. It doesn't have free online play. Yeah, online play on the Wii sucks, but it's free. I can just play online. Shit, online play on the fucking computer doesn't suck, but it's free. Online on the PSN doesn't suck. It's free. Just online play, it doesn't have all the features. It's getting them. Cross-game chat is coming. Cross-game chat is all Xbox Live has on PSN. But like I said, that's about it, man. Rate, comment, respond. Let's keep it civilized. Yeah. That's it. Peace.
Alright.